Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about the different forms of payments there are in trucking. And for those of you that are looking to join in 2023 the trucking industry, I'm going to give you my recommendations because guys, I already have a couple years of experience in the game and I've surrounded myself with a lot of veterans. So I kind of have like the inside scoop of what I would recommend for you guys to do. But let's go ahead and jump into that. So I'm going to start with my least favorite, which is percentage. Now you're probably wondering, no, but my uncle or my cousin or my friend, Billy, or like I say in my Spanish videos, Fulano, he says percentage is good. Now, mind you, if you've already been in a company for a while and you've already got something worked out, great. Right now the loads aren't paying well. Loads aren't paying well. The percentages are what? Maybe 20 to 30%. Kevin, 20%, you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. No, I see the job offers that happen, especially in the Facebook groups for CDL holders looking for jobs. Now, percentage is horrible because you're taking percentage from gross, and some companies would be like, well, listen, we'll take out the fuel and everything first, and then you get your percentage. Not only that, I know that there's companies that also don't pay you the empty miles. So you may drive 400, 500 to 1,000 miles empty because that's how bad the situation is right now. Or just sit around until you find another load. So you're wasting time, you're wasting days, and days you could put miles down every day. So I don't recommend percentage. I don't think it's good, especially if you're not getting paid empty miles. I don't think it's a good investment for you to do that right now. The economy isn't good for it. Now, if this would have been 2020, I would have told you, yes, jump into that shit right now with percentages, but not with the way the economy is going. Then we have salary. Salary is okay. Now, I basically would only say to do salary is if you're local. Now, why? The hourly, which is another one, is great as well, but if it's one of those local jobs where you have to unload the truck, and if depending on how your work ethic is, if you can finish an 8-hour job in 5 hours, isn't that great? Leaving you with more time in your day because you're one of those hardworking individuals, and it's good where you don't have to pick up the slack for others. So I definitely, salary would be nice for locals. Now this varies in different states. I actually had somebody call me because my WhatsApp is on here, and I do have a group in the link in the description below. It's a WhatsApp group. It's mostly Latin people. I have my Facebook group as well. I also have my Instagram if you want to message me privately. It's all down here below. You can go ahead and do that if you have any questions or concerns. So I had one of my viewers call me, and he was asking me, oh, hey man, I'm working local right now. This is how much I make. This is cost of living in the state, and this is how much I'm going to make over the road. Now, his situation was very particular because his cost of living in Ohio is dirt cheap. So what he's making, I wouldn't take if it was for my state, which is Florida. But if you're hardworking and if it involves a little bit of, unloading, maybe you're driving a 26-foot truck or a day cab, I would definitely do that for sure. Another thing that I want to touch is what I already said, hourly. So hourly can be good, but the drawback is like with what I told you with salary. So what happens if you finish early? You might have to go home. Maybe there's some places that I do know where you can go back to, like, let's say your warehouse, your headquarters, and go grab more work and keep working. Or there's often overtime, or they have just enough work. But with how the situation is, I know hourly, it's paying right now, some local, it's paying anywhere from, at least Miami, starting at $16. Now, $16, I can go work at a mall, at a store, making probably the same, if not a little bit more, and not as much responsibility. Because guys, if you're new to trucking and you have no idea, this is a giant responsibility. You are driving an 80,000 pound missile. This is like a plane, except it's your life and anybody who you crash. I don't recommend hourly, but I would take hourly over commission any day. Then there's what I get paid, which is my favorite, cents per mile. Why? Mile driven, mile paid. Whether I'm empty or not, I get paid my miles. For example, I was in Dallas, drove to McAllen, about 500 miles empty, got paid. And I didn't get paid, oh, no, you get paid this amount for empty miles and this amount for loaded miles. No, that's not how it works with smaller companies, at least not with mine. And no, I will not be disclosing where or who I work for. Yeah, cents per mile is always the best. Right now, unfortunately, the economy, it's not meant for cents per mile, because now the owners of the trucks, owner companies, you know, especially small companies, they're not gonna last doing it that way. They just won't. It's an unfortunate situation because, you know, obviously we all need jobs. They have their families to feed too and all that good stuff. Look at my mustache, that's funny. So yeah, it's a double-edged sword, guys. These are the different forms of payments. I'm trying to give it to you in a more humane way to look at it as well, because the owners are losing right now. Any owner of small companies that weren't responsible, saved money, put money aside, you know, they're probably not going to be in business for long. And most small companies that are struggling to stay in business, I'll guarantee you right now, majority of them are doing outlaw, which is driving more than the 11 hours, which I don't recommend anybody to do because you're putting your license at risk. But that all depends on you and your situation. So with that being said, guys, these are the different forms of payments. I recommend cents per mile if you can find it. And guys, you know, just do your best. Be safe out there. And also another thing, if you don't mind, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Like the video, comment. I'm also going to leave a video right over here. This video is for you to know about the protest that was going to happen supposedly today, the 9th. That actually didn't go down because they settled. But more information in the video. Take care, guys.